Hey, good morning, guys, and welcome to today's live analysis for the Bank Nifty. Today is the 9th of March 2023. The current time is 8:59 a.m. IST. And what I want to first start with is the pre-open data of yesterday. First of all, we were about 170 points down. Inventory was short, and what has happened is we just broke so for me the level was 41,200. That was what I was looking at, and sorry I was not able to come yesterday for the live session, and the reason is I was having some technical difficulties with my laptop, and the streaming software was not working pretty well. Okay, so this is where so let's jump back to first of all understanding what happened yesterday. Okay, so yesterday we had a gap down, sort of a pre-open data, and if I see the close, so basically the close of 6th of March, that is I believe this is Monday. The 6th of March on Monday, it was compared to the previous close, the close was a bit strong, and the inventory was positive, or was on the long side. So, the reference for me was the low of the 6th of March and the high of the 6th of March and the mid of that. So that is, somewhere around this, so these were the three immediate references which I was looking at. Because overall, we were in a sort of, if you see, this is a sort of a balanced auction, based on because here is where, the supply came in, and here is where, the supply shut off, so that is what I was looking at. So, and so, as soon as the pre-open, so I was looking at the price and the pre-open data. I did not trade it yesterday. Because again, the laptop which I use for live streaming is the same laptop which I use for the trading purposes. Okay, so as soon as I saw the gap down, I was actually looking at how strongly the supply was coming in yesterday, and one of my reference was 41,200 and 41,100. So it was just chopping in that zone for 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and the seventh bar is where we had a good breakout, and retracement to this level was a good opportunity to at least scalp for 50 points. Again, another level to scalp for 50 points, and 41,200 is the reference level which I'll be again looking at, because that's where the demand, or the supply is shutting off, and the demand is getting created. So what I mean by that is, I'll just scroll the right chart, the chart on the right a bit, so that way, you'll get some clarity. Okay, so 41,200, if you see, this is the 41,200 level, right? And you see, how many times supply is trying to break this level, but it's not happening. So even though they were not a bit successful, but after it broke above 41,300, a lot of liquidity is present in this zone. Plus structurally, this is the zone where I'm looking to see to get repaired, if not today, maybe in the coming week. But for me, 41,200 is the zone where a lot of liquidity and a lot of sell stop orders are so these are the sell limit orders which I see will be there from the buyers who came in yesterday, and from the positional players. So those who came yesterday, and we had a good short covering move, and we're just and then ultimately we saw supply coming in at 41,600. So 41,500 was another area which I was looking at, a round number level, where a lot of higher time frame folks, algos, and other guys are looking at such round numbers, and they are looking to basically create our inventory, or basically not, I would say not create, but basically hold, or basically capture the inventory. So anything, if for example, if their view is long, okay, so what their business interest is to buy the inventory below 41,500, that's what. So if anything they buy below 41,500, they are the ones. So yesterday, these are the guys. So this is the 41,500 level. So below this level is the areas where, so if you see, a lot of sideways accumulation is seen, then we have a good breakout. then we have a sideways accumulation. So this accumulation are the areas, or this consolidation are the areas where the big guys or the smart players have tried to create their positions. Yes, and as soon as they are creating their positions, they are also adding their stop losses. One is 41,200, 41,300, 41,400. So all the round numbers are the areas where I'm seeing the the stop losses, or the liquidity present. So that's on the people who went long. Those who went short, so for them 41,500 is an important level. So what they will be doing is they will be selling at 41,300, 400, 500, 600, 700. Yeah, so they will have their orders at multiple leg levels, and if this gets hit, that's fine, they remove this leg. If this gets hit, that's fine, they remove that leg. This gets hit, that's fine, they remove their leg, and they build positions on the higher side. Yeah, so this is basically what I'm trying to showcase you, is how business is done, or what's happening in the markets by the guys who are long-term players, or not LTP, but I would say higher time frame players, who are having big capitals, and who are smart enough, and who are managing the risks properly. Yes, we did had a short covering rally yesterday, and such exhaustion, sort of a moves are pretty happening evidently in Bank Nifty for now. Okay, so that's what I want to explain you first, and also I'm looking at the range of 41,400 to 41,500 as a small balance, and I'm carry forwarding it today, and I'll be seeing how the price behaves at these levels. Okay, now I'm just switching gears and just going to the market profile chart, and first of all I want to show you what the heck is going on. Okay, so first of all, what you see here, so this was the range. So this is from 6th of Feb, or but basically this is where a lot of supply came in, but basically this is nothing but a 9-day balance. Okay, a lot of sell positions or sellers came in because this was a 9-day consolidation. It was a range, just chopping around for 9 days, or you can say for 2 weeks. This was before, I think, after the budget session. So this is the budget session, and this is where a lot of choppiness was seen for 9 days. Then what happened is, after the players occupied, or added their positions, the auction moved lower, and then we were sort of a 5-day balance. So this particular balance is a 5-day balance. After this 5-day balance, we then have a move up. We formed a 2-day balance, and now we are again moving back to the 9-day balance. So those who came here, the supply which came in, I'm looking for them to again continue and have one more round, because right now, yes, we are having single prints. So there are single prints, 3 single prints here. Yesterday again, we created a single print, and that I use that as a sign of trapped shorts. Okay, so basically what we are is, this was a bigger balance, this is a smaller balance, then we had a 2-day balance. So markets, what they are doing is, what's the behavior of the market? They go from balance to imbalance to another balance. Okay, this is the nature of market, and that's what is happening. So from a bigger balance, we created a shorter balance, and we are now back to this bigger balance. Okay, so this is the thing which is happening. Yeah, and in this I use the structure. I go to the micro time frame, I trade on the 3-minute chart, I observe what's happening in the 30-minute chart. I look at spot mainly because I trade in options, I don't trade in futures, and I wish there was something called Bank Nifty mini, like we have crude oil mini, gold mini, for the future contract. So that way, at least small players like me, they can participate in the futures, because futures in India, it's very, first of all, the tax bracket is a bit high. You pay a lot of taxes, STD, BTD, I don't know, all that stupid taxes, compared to options. So that's why I'm just avoiding futures. Yeah, because to trade in futures, I need bigger points. For options, I know that for me 20 points is enough to make my day. Okay, so okay, coming back to that. So that's what happening. The current time is 9:07. The pre-open data will be out, and now I'm zooming in, and let's see what am I looking at, okay, or what can be the overall behavior. So first of all, we have two single print zones where the supply or the sellers are trapped. 41,500 again I shared is an important reference level. 41,500 is what I'm looking at, and 41,500 is here. So this is the level which I'm looking at, and there are a lot of trapped shorts below this. So I'm looking for some responsive buying at 41,500. Okay, so first of all, so let me just erase this, and what I'm looking at is, so let me go to the marker tool. So we are opening in the single print, or this is where the shorts are the ones who are trapped. Okay, so we will be seeing some responsive buying in this zone, and 41. So there is a structurally there are some stop losses here, and then we have another single print zone. So first 5 minutes or first 3 minutes I'll be just waiting, and I'll be observing the reaction at 41,500. So let me redraw again. Let me just close, or so this is the zone where a lot of shorts are trapped, and 41,500 is the zone. So what I am now looking at is 41,500. Okay, this is the line in sand. Second is the high of yesterday, and we also have got a poor high. Okay, so these are the zones where supply is present. Third is the single print zone. So this is that single print zone, so around 41,400. And lastly, structurally there are some stops at 41,200, because this is where the earlier supply where it was coming in, supply is shutting off here. So now what I'm looking at is, first of all, see some sort of responsive buying, and continuation to the higher side, taking the stops above the previous day, or the day before yesterday's high, because this is where I'm looking for supply to again come in. And again, this is the value area high from the 9-day balance. So a lot of supply will be present around 41,700, 41,800. And I'm looking for a sort of now a balanced day, because we had a good auction up. Then again we opened higher, we auctioned higher, and then we are just balancing. Again, yesterday we opened with a gap down, and then we are balancing and taking the price higher. Okay, but overall we are in a zone from 41,100 to 41,700. Yeah, that is a 600 point range. So this is the first auction path which I'm looking at. If this does not happen, then I'm looking to see if we continue towards the second single print, and do we tag, or do we see some responsive buying, or are we seeing some sort of balancing. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. Third thing is, that's a major thing, is we open, we have a sharp down move, auction is just going lower, and see if it tags. Now odds are lower if it happens, yes, but if it tags the 41,200, again it is a retest of the demand, supply should shut off, and then you can expect a sort of a higher up move. Yeah, so I'm pretty neutral for the day. I don't have any bias for now, but we are opening flat. So yesterday the inventory is long, supply is coming in, 41,500 is the level to observe, and then you can take your trades accordingly. Okay, so thank you, and I'll end this video, and I'll catch up, and let me just zoom out a bit. And yes, so this is the value area high of the 9-day balance, and I'm looking for supply at 41,700 and also at 41,770 or 780. So this is another zone where again supply might come in. So nothing has changed majorly. We are again now, I'm looking to see the strength of supply. 2 days, yes, buyers did came in. Now today I'm seeing, today being an expiry, the premiums are gonna be low. I mean the premium erosion. So yes, so let's see if if I'm able to trade today, and I'll share my M2Ms and other analysis in the YouTube community tab. Okay, so thank you. Have a safe day trading, and I'll see you